Welcome traders. It's going to be another live trading video. I don't think I'm going to take any trades unless I get filled here. I'm in a trade currently, and I think that anything that's going on right now is just suckers rallies. Um, in my opinion, the price hasn't moved enough for me to um, get in on another position, guys. This is a 30-minute chart. I got in earlier today about right here on this rally, 382 retracement, and so the second time that chain link retraces, it likes to retrace it at 0.5. Okay, so remember that it did it twice, so might as well sell into that zone, 33 to whatever it is. So I mean, is there any sense, no pun intended, in trying to scalp this? Yeah, honestly, I think there's a lot of sense. I mean, that's at 0.7%, but if it goes up to, let's say, I don't know, any of these lines here, 1.5%, I wouldn't necessarily buy it right here. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, okay? But I think like that wave 5, that last wave, wow, what a different. I have Chainlink pulled up on my other computer here. So yeah, we just got a huge dump. Like, do you want me to say? Right. 4%. It looks like the third wave actually, eh? So first time I take a look at Bitcoin on these charts today. This does not look very good. We could get a sucker's rally though, retracement. But on the slower time frames, on the lower time frames, this is not looking too great at all. Okay, so here's the 13. That's the highest hour chart that I have. 13. And we're bearish crossed over on all time frames. Maybe that stimulated a short or a sell once these two crossed over. But so yeah, here's basically the indicators, right? It seems like there's a little bit of support though right here on the indicators, but the rule of three, laws of vibration, I have to really understand what that means. Law of vibration. What does the vibration of a stock mean? The vibration of a stock when it comes to its degrees and all that, like good stuff. Right? Because I think that is really important. Okay, so here's the 3-day chart. That's my target basically for now. That's moving average, the yellow one, um, right here. Just a short-term target, at least. I think I would probably scale out of my position and reanalyze from there. Probably you're going to see a 5% or 10% bounce day for the altcoins. So I'm not really willing to, but we'll see. We might get a retracement like this. This is what you want to be selling though, right? Adding to your position or whatnot. So here's the price of Bitcoin, my price right here. Bearish divergences on the RSI. In a bear market, we like to bottom at 30 to 20 RSI. RSI rules. In a bull market, we'd like to bottom at. I also have the bull market cycle right here. Okay, we'd like to bottom at 40 to 45. So 40 to 45. Right. We can actually take a look at these ones here. Here's my chain link position right here. Bye 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 bye. You know, sorry about that, but it's just like sometimes you just got to do it. There's a lot of money to be made in these trades right now. I really do think that Chainlink's at the top of the market. I think that Bitcoin's at a short-term top. The next bottom I think is going to be in 150 days, but I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm not sure about that. So here's the 3-day chart. Sorry about that. Hope that didn't hurt your ears. La da 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 da. Man, I need to learn how to build an algorithm. I really do. I think I need one. Or do I? The only thing with the old, because I have so many freaking charts, right? So many time frames, so it's hard to remember. You know, so add alerts. You know, seriously, dude. Yeah, but I still think that algorithm it would be a better idea. I'm saying. Here's the 13-day chart. Don't really have to take a look at the. So guys, the question is, should I scale out of this fifth wave, potential fifth wave? Right, I do have this order here. I can try to sell it a little bit at that 59 here. Borrow. So 59. 65. I'll sell half here. You know, and 67. Okay. 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 Right around that. Come on, guys. Get your shit together, bro. I don't think we're going to get filled on this one, to be honest. So I'm going to put it right here. 64.44. Yep. Wow. I really don't like how Binance does that sometimes. Just give me the freaking number, you know? Put my order in the book. So yeah. So here's Bitcoin. Yes, this can really go down severely, right? So take a look at EOS, XRP, Litecoin 5% down, Ethereum 6% down, Bitcoin 6% down, Link 5% down. So the question is, should I scale out of my position here? I don't know if it's the time to do that. But anyways, I have some scaled, and I have to do some back testing, at least on Chainlink, because it really is all about the laws of vibration, man. You sit down in the chair, you go, and then you get all the vibrations, huh? And you know, this thing's, let's take a look at ADA Cardano. ADA Cardano. If. Did that actually work? You know? I mean, ADA dipped much more than Chainlink, 3%, guys. 10% from the top. Lots of volume right here. 13, 3 days. I remember I was short ADA pretty strong at 888. Yeah, like that was the top, brother. 8888. And then I think I sold it like, or I bought it right here or something like that. I'm not too sure. So hold them, hold those winners. We have a double top right here. We really do. So this could be looking something like that. Like this is the target zone down there. ADA Cardano. Take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going down. Chainlink's, you know, fluctuating upwards. So it could be a decent buy for that double bottom. The question is, does Chainlink have double bottoms? You know? Oh yeah. I'm gonna check something real quick. So part of my strategy here is to try to catch the bottoms, right? Of course, like you don't need that. Take a look at the 3 days on chain link. That's a big rejection. Fuck you, candle. Okay, so, well, okay. Seriously, the 13-hour candle is looking very, very bearish. There's a MACD, hasn't even crossed over. Very, very bearish. The thing is, when are we going to break this bottom? Right? When are we going to break that bottom, sir? That means all these moving averages are going to have to cross downwards. The 55 is still pointing upwards for 5 days. The 13 is going to reach the top in 5 days as well. And the 3 is just at the top right now. So in 5 days, we're going to have to remember this as well here. In 5 days time, I'm not going to be here, am I? No, I'm going to be camping. I'm going to be fishing. So 5 days. That's probably going to be a decent buy spot reversal. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'm not too sure, you know. I also want to take a look just quickly here. Yeah, take a look at that. The 55 caught the top, basically. So that's probably going to trigger an alert right here. Add alert on my cycle. This one here too. Okay, so there's definitely some fluctuations. The prices are increasing here in Link a little bit. 4.2 would be a decent little buy here. 4.2, 4.2. There's so much sellers though right now, right? So yeah, there's definitely some sells though, or some buys, I should say, on the short-term time frames, which is you know, like we're talking about 0.3. I'm going to use this right here. Just because I want to see what's going on here. Okay. So I don't really know what this means here, the air, basically. But I'm going to put an alert right here. That's 465. That's a short-term uptrend. Let's do the long-term one, 3-hour chart. Okay. Still all the way down here. That's your accumulation zone. And then right here is going to be a freaking good place to buy it, to be honest. Put an alert right here. I'm going to be camping when that happens. So I'm taking a look at Chainlink here and seeing, okay, what's the thing that's going to happen here? Are we going to touch this, come back up here, and then go down like that? Within 5 days, it's going to be the top and then just completely collapse. That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. So here's the 55 chart, all crossed over. Here's what I want to do. Okay, so we have 45 seconds here to close on this 55-minute chart. And you see how this is acting as support right here, right? A little bit. Okay, so Bitcoin went right through that like butter. So, but we haven't got a crossover yet, so that's actually very, very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't want to just chart, man. I want to see that the 55 started upwards. Um, so this is basically what we have right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna scalp some, at least, you know. I mean, that's 1%, right? The 30-minute chart just closed. That's what it looks like. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Here's a 15. Nice chart. Here's the 5-minute. Yeah, I should have probably bought that. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, that's a big volume candle right there. Okay. It's just that, like, if this thing is gonna drop like 5%, then why would I do that? So yeah, this is definitely pretty much pumping a little bit on the micro time frame. That's why I didn't really want to scalp. Be honest with you guys, I don't want to scalp because I don't want to make mistakes, and I don't know if I've got the right energy to be scalping right now. You know what I mean? So my orders are way up here, which are not probably not going to get filled. Now people are only buying to get shaken out. Now how high is the shakeout going to go? That's a good question. So I've been meaning to draw this trend line here. Not this one. Yeah. Yeah. Fudge, man. Like I don't want like profits to run away because if I be selling yeah, right, if it actually breaks that top again, that'd be freaking a fail on my part, man. But it could. Okay. I definitely could. Right. It could go like this. Bing, bing, bing. We'll see. So we're at 50, 55 right now. Probably going to get resistance at about 57. Let me use the trick again. Laws of vibration, bro. Of the stock. Yeah, so yeah, the 61.8 would get hit. Maybe. Something like that. Okay, this is an important trend line as well. I'll have to take a look at the order book here uh, to see if this thing's bullish. I think it is. But this is the line that I would draw. I think a lot of people have this line drawn, or I would even maybe call it a channel at that point. There's a lot of decent trades though. Here. Excuse me. So yeah, just waiting, just waiting cost me what? How much? How much? About 1%. But I mean, this is what you want to sell, right? In a bear market, and I think that we are in a bear market. Okay. If I want to hedge, then I can buy something like, what's the strongest coin right now, right? What's the strongest coin? Let me check. By the way, these are computer glasses. These are computer glasses for to keep you focused and for eye strain and all that good stuff to prevent it. So let's see what is the strongest on the cross pairs. BNB ETH. ONT is the weakest. What? XRP ETH. I don't want ETH pairs here, man. Let's look for the USDT here. So, not much, man. Not much. So VeChain, ETC, VeChain, Matic, EOS. Let's just trade VeChain. This is what we're in right now. You know, or we can search up for patterns because it did break that bottom there. I'm not liking that at all. So yeah. 4 hours for the 8-hour chart. And yeah. So as we wait for what's going to happen next, I want to look for some good confluent time frames and like some good rules to follow, you know? I mean, it doesn't look like we're going to be breaking this 89 moving average, in my opinion, anytime soon. If I pull it up on Bitcoin, let's see what is. We're down, but Link is what we're trading at this point. So on the 30, so this is what we're we're against right here, right? On the 30, it's looking like it wants to cross over. The 144 will stay and actually probably go upwards a little bit, while the 34 is pretty much basically coming down. It's going up right now for the next hour in 3. Okay, so I would put an alert right here when this crosses here, but it's I don't have that alert option available right now. And then the 8 is pretty much coming downwards pretty strong, which is the same. This is the time frame more than likely that you want to be trading, about 46 minutes. Watch the 8 because that's going to be your crossover, your potential crossover. Take a look at the 8-minute here. Strong MACD at least. To be honest, when Bitcoin drops like that in one candle, like a big move, usually, okay, so it wasn't really a one candle shot, but usually we'll come back up. Like there's a lot of support in this candle, especially if we'll break this right here. So 107. Remember that. So when it gets 107, you're gonna see an uptrend in BTC. So I think I'm gonna try to buy some. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some. Hopefully it'll get lower. So 5377. I'll buy like 33 here, 5180. You know, I'll buy 33 here, just to try to repay my debts. I got 120 of them. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna come down. We're gonna do an A, B, C upwards, but we'll see. We'll see, bruh. And the one I actually want to buy is the 61.8 down here. The one, the 61.8, if we can get that. Because what generally happens is when we break, we come back up and retest the moving average. So I'm willing to buy some here at the 61.8 at 4620. Okay, so 4620, and you know, 4620. So 48. Let's just say 49 something. 4620. Yeah, actually, this is probably good. Make it like 250 here. Okay. So then I would be pretty much free from my debts. 50, 50, 30. We get filled on these guys here. That'd be fine. But yeah, man, buys look decent at this time. You know, with the price action. Shorts are closing their positions, and it's looking like it's going up in thus a fashion here, which is cool because I might get filled on my positions here, and that's how I pyramid, right? I pyramid that way. Hopefully we get filled, and yeah, on both sides here I think it's a decent little but I want to be heavy when the big drop, another big drop comes. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a look at Bitcoin, and here we go, right? That 107. I'm gonna take a look. Look at our timing strategy, man. It's just on point, man. Just on point. It's like, thanks goodness. Happens again and again and again. So 2% on that time. So I can expect that the price comes up right in here. Let's add a trend line from the bottom. I'm gonna add the time variable just so we can show date time. Yeah, so obviously the prices are going upwards. 4 hours and 40 minutes. And it doesn't look like we got a lot of people are going to be looking for the 382. And possibly the 0.5. Shoot. So yeah, I should have bought it for sure at that bottom here. And there's another reason why I was thinking of buying it is because on the 5-minute chart there was Elliott waves, 5 waves down. I mean that's a big uptick, right? and also the MACD on the 8 minute was looking very nice. So this is scalping, guys, scalping. And if you're interested in scalping, then cool. I mean, it's compound wealth, right? It's compound wealth. It's just the discipline and the head focus out here to do that. It's 11:55 here, Ottawa. And June 24th, 2020, with S2020 vision. So the ABC could be done. We're below 107, which is the price that we're looking at. This is the chart that I'd probably be watching if you want to see an uptrend or whatever it is. This chart here. Okay. I think that we're going to hit the 1618. I should probably be out here, and I should probably be reselling, reaccumulating a short position. I should be doing that right now, and canceling my buys, because I don't think these are very good buys down here at this point in time. Like, for example, I mean, it could be, but I think that we just completely destroy this wall here. But we'll see. Let's talk about stop loss. Where do you think my stop loss should be? Here? Maybe here? Yeah, that looks like a decent one. The 144 is right here. It's telling me that this is going to start coming downwards. And that's usually a really good indicator, this moving average on this time frame, which is all the way at 68, and I believe that I have an order at 68. Let's go to the 34 chart. So the 34 is closing in 20 seconds, and it seems like the buyers have pushed up the price to close above this moving average. So I'm really thinking that this is going to be a very, very decent sell spot, like between these moving averages. So the 144, so it just closed. The 144 is going to be uptrending pretty strongly in 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Bitcoin at 102 right now. Not too interested in BTC. For some reason, I like this chart right here. So this is controversy. Oh my gosh, does it ever look like a double? This is the bull market cycle. Does it ever look like a double bottom? So if Bitcoin consolidates here, thinking double bottom could be in place. Today I read Gann's book, Through the Stock Tape, page 60. He basically mentions that double bottoms are really good to buy in a narrow range. Not narrow range, in a range like this. Like, you want to buy this. You want to buy the bottom and have a stop loss right below. So combining two great minds, as they think alike, buying the strongest in a pack to hedge against your short. Binance lets me do it, thank God. But Jesse Livermore basically says that you want to hold your long-term short position, and then if you really want to scalp some trades, then you go and find the strongest. So you short the weakest. I don't know if Link is the weakest. At this point, it's pretty strong. So I should be pretty much longing this as a scalp and aiming for any of those moving averages. Guys, let's have 1% scalp. It starts to add up. It really does. And then you add to your short position. I used to do that, but you have to be in the most bearish coin. Okay, that's what you have to do. So we're at 5.8 right now. Excuse me. And once again, this kind of looks like a little bit of a double bottom. It could or could not. I don't know. But look at this, man. I swear, Binance is out to get me sometimes, man. That's some bullshit. Yesterday, I tried to close my position right here, and it didn't fill me, right? By like a miss. The same thing here. Like, they didn't fill me. That's some bullshit right there, man. But regardless. I really should have bought that though, for real. Okay, take a look at what VeChain is doing. In terms of percentages, it went up 1%. Bitcoin's still stumbling at that 382. I'm expecting one more wave down here, like that, right here. Maybe a double bottom, depending how much demand is. I don't think demand's on Bitcoin. I think demand is on altcoins. I think Link is very strong versus the other guys here. So one thing that I can take a look at. So we just got filled. Yeah, we definitely just got filled. Sorry about that, guys. You know, sometimes I regret it later, right? Not taking some profits, not skimming some profit, because I could definitely be getting some more shorts in the market right now. So here's the bull flag. I'm gonna open some BTC charts. So here's Link all the way down at the list, and BAT, ZIL. Like, these things are big movers right now. Zilliqa. Oh. Oh yeah. So just note to self for next time, if you want to hedge, be hedging with BAT or Zilliqa. Right, that's looking pretty decent. Yeah, 2.5%. That's good. That covers my hedge for sure. Okay. So we got a big buy at the bottom here. So BAT and also Zilliqa. Unfortunately, Zilliqa's a 3x, so I can't trade that one. EOS is the next one. That's not looking very strong at all. For a 1%, it's not worth it. So, I need to go to the washroom. So yeah, guys, this is usually called a sucker's play. This was your telltale sign right here. 3-minute chart, bull divergence. We're still not at 65 on the RSI, so I think you can expect some higher prices. But this thing completely spiked, right? Here's a chain link. So let's take a look at our order history. We got in at, I think it was 64. Or I mean, I don't know why it's not showing me my. So 59.65 is where I just shorted some extra $50. 10 links. I got another 7.5 here. That's not how you're supposed to ladder, but you know, it's how I did. Yeah. Wow, did we ever spike on Bitcoin here? So the 0.5 is, it was there on Link, so I would expect that it would also be there on Bitcoin, but maybe not. 61. My gosh, this thing is going up quite nice. I should have bought it. Like, seriously. Yeah, of course. Man. 2%. Okay. A double bottom, though, that's the thing. Like, Gan made millions of dollars, guys. Like it translates to billions, like today's dollars, right? So he knows what he's talking about when he says buy a double bottom. Even though this is the 5-minute chart, if you're going to stand in front of the computer, then you might as well trade it. I just don't want to screw it up like last time. So here was the double bottom last time, and I didn't buy it, and then it went up. And I sold it right here. Or I took my loss right here. And then when I woke up, it was like this. So if that happens again, and it goes like that, and it goes back up here, or here, then I'm fucked. And like messed up. Right? So we're about to get filled on my other order here, for sure. That's a lot of volume. Nice volume on this, on that candle right there. So that's probably a decent time to sell or start selling. Start scaling in here. But guys, we're below, like we're downtrending. You know what I mean? On a lot of time frames. So yes, we're still bullish on some time frames, like the 89. Let's go back here to link. Like for example, that moving average has to, like we can't just break something like that on the first go. Like here, it was support. So here it was support. It's the second time, probably on the third time. But where are we going to be on the third time? So let's also take a look at the 5-hour chart. Perfect right on there. Moving average 21. So that's interesting. I'm eyeing that yellow EMA for the trade. I'll put one right here. For some reason though, they don't give me the right price that I need. So that was another direct hit on the 5-day EMA. Now we're basically flirting with this number right here. So 45, 446 or 47. Yeah, I definitely should have taken my my profits. Because if we go ahead and take a look at my mistake, right here I was trying to buy, right? And I could have bought the breakout or like the uptrend. That would have saved me about 1%, and I could have scaled back in at a better price. That would be 1% plus 1.5%. Wow. For some reason, it's we're actually making more money on the way down than we are on the way up. That's no, that doesn't make. So 1% plus 1%. Yeah, that would have been better. So I guess I'll cancel this right here. I did not get filled, and I can't use my market anymore, which is fine, right? I think I'm gonna cancel those buys. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel those buys. Just because I need the market to panic here, right? And uh, uh, I'm gonna buy some, but not as much. I'd rather buy it right here. And 447. But Jesse Livermore, all these guys, they tell me don't use targets. Like, but targets is literally like my edge, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. Don't use a target on that if you're shorting. A 5-day chart, 15 days total. Boom, right there. That's what I'm talking about. Or at least have a target in mind, but then go on a smaller time frame. So this is a really important video, this part of this video right here. So see this right here? Analyze this on a 5-minute time frame. And tell me what happened when it hit this line right here. Does that make sense? Of course it makes sense. It's all about time. It really is. So it hit the target. That would have been your stop loss on this time frame. Oh, look at that candle, guys. Wow. I wish it hit it though. It just means that this is not the right cycle for 2%. $11 more minutes to close this candle. Wow, it is an interesting candle, for sure. On this time frame, it would have been right here. That would have been your breakout buy, your stop loss. I like to use these things as stop losses, but it's too tedious to always look at different time frames. Like right there would have been your stop loss for sure, because it would have been too easy, and I wouldn't have used the 21 because it was too high. So yeah, I mean, any pullback, that would have been your buy, right, with this stop loss below, which would have gave you probably, well, 5%, eh? That's kind of a lot, in my opinion. But on a moving average, maybe you buy the breakout instead. Yeah, you would have been waiting a while here. You know, a day, 2 days in a consolidation phase. I don't like that. Personally, I don't like that. But on some different time frames, it would have been better. Eased the mind. So that's that time frame. That's probably the lowest I would go for a stop loss. Here's the 21. It would have got hit the 21 right there. Boom, boom, boom. Breakout. Buy the breakout. That's your stop loss. So yeah, you get a target, but then your stop loss is only when it breaks this. So it's a 4% after. So I mean, maybe you can scale out of it a little bit, but then take your whole thing on market when it starts to go upwards against you. Right. So I'm here trying to find the trend here. You see this? Could be something. It's dipping right in our buy zone, our bullish buy zone, and it's not. It doesn't seem like it's falling below right now. MACD carving up here. Not really. Getting a little tired here. But see those moving averages, guys? I'm serious, man. This is 6 hours, 7 hours, seven hours. I'm just saying, man, like that's a big candle, and it looks like we're in that phase where the bulls are pushing it up, where they start to sell short. Let's open up Bitcoin. I'm just biting my lip here. I think that this is a 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5 coming down here. Let's take a look at the Fibonacci once again. The retracement, they likes to retrace at the 0.5, this one, but this one looks like a 61.8. So guys, this might actually do a double bottom. I don't know, right? I'm not sure. But ouch. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Let's take a look at this guy here, because I'm trying to find the trick, right? And while I'm watching these videos, I should probably have a notepad. So 2382 almost. 2382. So this one actually went lower than this move here, but not by much, you know, not by much. Maybe I shouldn't have canceled that that order right there. I wouldn't have got filled anyways. It was up here. So right now we're in profits, I think, on my last order that I just got in. No, 59.65 is where I got in. So 6444. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna open up Bitcoin on this chart. If we break that trend line, guys, I don't know, dude, if it's going to survive. So that's a good sign for us. It's getting rejected right here on the 25 on the 21. So here's the second one. We might get a B flag, a B wave, sorry. And here I would put probably a stop loss order, because it could be a B wave or it could not be a B wave. We'll see. Probably use the 3-minute time frame instead. So take a look at our 3-minute time frame. We got rejected perfectly right on our last EMA on the 3-minute, which is our lowest time frame. And the 34 is the one that I'm bearish on because, well, we're attempting to cross over, okay, in a couple candles here. So in about an hour, but 6 hours for sure. Okay, 6 hours for sure. This looks like a decent stop loss right here. But that's the 3-minute chart. I'm not sure. Here's Bitcoin. Chainlink's not reacting as much as BTC as it shouldn't. We hit 60 on the RSI 3-minute chart, which is bearish. This is my bear cycle chart. On this guy here, which tells me that we're probably not done, we hit 40, 42, 45 maybe. Here's the 55 chart. We're at 40, 41 on the RSI. Take a look at these guys here. Maybe Bitcoin here as well. But we don't need that, do we? We don't need the RSI. But it's interesting that it does hit that 60 and then sells off. But is it reliable? I think it's reliable. But it's not consistent. It's reliable but not consistent if you want to make bots, I think. So again, here's our support. We got a little bit of support right here. Let's check the 21 MACD. You know, MACD's not crossed over on the Bitcoin and the 89. So everything's bearish on this chart. Let's go to the 5. Everything's bearish. 21. Not yet. But we are almost crossed over here. Okay. So if some miracle this thing just goes like this and then pulls it back up, sick, you know, get out of your position. But that'll take a miracle, right? There's one thing though that I was looking at on the daily, and it's the 89 moving average, which is right here, that yellow one. But it's not part of my strategy. It's just there. I'm just pointing it out. So da, 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 da. So it was a good sell so far, I think. I'm just cautious about some bear traps here. So here's BAT. If you want to buy the retracement, this looks like it's getting supported on this candle. So all depends what Bitcoin's going to do, which I think it's consolidating. So I'll keep this chart like this. I wish it wasn't in the middle. I wish it was right here. I wish this one was first. $55 looks like maybe it wants to cross over. RSI gets calculated with the closes, right? So kind of a bullish divergence, not really, kind of. So this is the count that I see: 1, 2, 3, 4. We're trying to form the fifth wave right here, and then it'll probably come back up. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's take a look at the link on this chart here. So if you zoom out, Link actually hit a very, very important trend line, Ray. Right from the past. Okay. And just looking at this chart here, it's like not looking very good, man. So to keep it into perspective, man, like we've been looking at these charts here, right? Yeah, it's up 1.4%, and you can start stacking those, which is awesome. But I'm just saying, like, man, like this could be a fourth wave too, right? But I just don't know, man, because look at the oscillators. They're just like drooping down. Maybe that's my problem, the oscillators. Maybe I can take them off my chart eventually. But sometimes it's cool looking at the MACD. But sometimes it doesn't stimulate me to take action and just you know, are they really worth it? Seriously, do you really need them to make significant profits in the markets, or do they actually reduce your level of ability to make profits? That's my question. Do they reduce your ability to make profits? So I did lose a little bit of cash right here for not closing my position. But yeah, anyways. Could go back up here. Could go up here. Could go up here. Could go here. Not sure. But once again, I say that this is an important EMA, this one here, and here's the 144. and the support and resistances. So we would have to clear all that resistance for us to remain in a bullish cycle in the long term. Here's Bitcoin. It's even worse. RSI on this one went down, dipped all the way down to 10. We're trying to cross over on the MACD, but I don't think it's going to be very helpful because that's how much supply we have in the market. So I'm just seeing that the altcoins are more bullish than BTC. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Break it down even further. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that we might get another wave downwards. Here. So. This chart's important too. We broke below that moving average, and we're closing in 7 days. So let's try to keep it simple and try to get the best time frames to trade with. Here's the 8-hour chart. Seems like they're holding right here. There's not much sellers right now, but usually when the sells happen, they all sell at the same time. But at this point right now, it's holding. So they're probably hoping that this is a double bottom. That's their hope. And it was an amazing risk to reward at the bottom here. But right now, currently, it's not a very good risk to reward on either side. But since we are in a bearish sentiment, I would say it would be a better short trade. Okay, I think that it would be a better short trade. I'm pretty much all maxed out here on my credit card. So take a look at the balance. I wish I did it earlier because then I would be more satisfied. I don't think I'm up much, but I did just enter $50 more in the market, so I'm up $10, and I was probably up another $10. So which is about 7% of the account, right? So if you continue this trend all the way downwards, then that'd be good. That's the amount that I had yesterday. How much is the position worth, USDT? It's worth $600. Okay. So 600. With 8%, it's just about $50. That I would have captured if I just stayed in my position. Yeah, definitely $50 if I stayed in my position from last night. But instead I closed at the top. Right? We're talking about 9% here. Guys, I'm trying to decide here if I should hedge my bets with some BAT coin, but the risk to reward's not that good. I can scale in. If we do start breaking out, then BAT's definitely gonna go up. But yeah, we'll see. Like it's one of the more bullish coins, right?